As the world grapples with the pressing need for clean energy, two of the fastest growing economies, India and China, find themselves at a crossroads. Why are they hesitant to fully embrace renewable energy, despite its potential to secure a sustainable future? According to India's Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav, developing nations require over $5 trillion to meet their climate objectives by 2030. The previously pledged $100 billion from developed countries simply falls short. With a growing population and a need for development, the stakes are incredibly high. At the 19th Sustainability Summit, Yadav emphasized that wealthier nations responsible for the bulk of historical emissions have not upheld their promises to provide adequate support. The disparity between commitment and reality looms large. Historically, the United States, the European Union, and Russia have been the largest contributors to global emissions. Today, while developed nations continue to bear a heavier cumulative burden, countries like China and India have become leading annual emitters due to rapid industrialization. Despite rising emissions, India's per capita emissions remain lower than those of developed nations, revealing the complexities of development versus sustainability. The International Energy Agency estimates that to achieve net zero emissions by 2050, annual investments in clean energy must reach around $4 trillion. For developing nations, this challenge is magnified due to the need for significant upfront investment. With major funding gaps, developing countries need not only investment but also technology transfers to build sustainable infrastructure. Current discussions at the UN Climate Conference in Baku highlight the urgent need for developed nations to step up. So, why the reluctance from India and China? Both nations argue that it's unjust for developed countries who have profited from fossil fuels to now lecture them on emissions reductions. The argument is clear. Why should they halt their development to accommodate the planet's climate goals? For many in these countries, transitioning to renewable energy would mean diverting critical funds away from development, potentially slowing down the economy and delaying improvements in living standards. Despite the challenges, both India and China are open to transitioning to clean energy though, if they receive the necessary technology and financial support from wealthier nations. The future of billions rests on this collaboration. The question remains, can the world's richest nations recognize their responsibility and provide the support needed for a sustainable future? As we ponder over this dilemma, we must ask ourselves, who is right and who is wrong? In the fight against climate change, the answers might lie in unity, understanding, and shared responsibility. If you found this discussion insightful, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.